Hey guys, and welcome to this short class where we're going to be working on a little bit of shoulder flexibility. We're not going to be moving much at all, so all you're going to need is your mat. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to this channel by clicking the button below. Also click onto the bell so that you don't miss any notifications of any new videos. So when you're ready, I'll meet you on your mat. So to begin with, we're going to start in all fours. So we're going to start with our shoulders above our wrists, knee underneath our hips. Just pressing into the ground firmly, evenly between both hands, and just spreading the shoulder blades apart as we press into the hands, keeping the arms straight. So feel the shoulder blades spread apart. On the inhale, feel the chest drop between the arms, keeping the arms straight. Exhale, press into the arms. Inhale, allow the collarbones to make their way back towards the mat. Exhale, press into the hands, round through the shoulders. 2 more times, allowing the chest to drop, and then press into the arms, spreading the shoulder blades apart. Exhale, draw the shoulder blades together. Exhale, pull them apart. Sink the hips back as we find our way into child's pose. Reaching through the arms, allow the head to sink towards the mat. Slowly take the left hand towards the right. As you reach a little bit further in the left hand, draw the left hip back a little bit more. So you might feel like the left hip's chasing the left hand. As we take it over to the side, just draw it back a little bit more. Walk the left hand through center, walk the right over to the left. Again, you might feel the right hip chasing the right hand. Just feel like you're drawing back on that right hip a little bit more to feel the hips square off towards the back of the mat. Take a nice deep inhale, exhale. Allow the chest to sink towards the mat. Walk the hands through center. Come back towards all fours. Reach the right arm overhead. Create a twist over to the right. Thread the right hand underneath the left armpit. Reach the left hand overhead. Allow the right shoulder to sink towards the mat. So we're finding this slight twist, but working into the backs of shoulders. Thread the needle. Reaching through the left arm towards the top of the mat. Just allowing the right shoulder to sink towards the mat. If it doesn't make it down here, if you want to place like a pillow underneath the right shoulder, that's fine. Go ahead. The more props, the better. It feels great when you have things like pillows and cushions and all sorts propping you up. Take a nice deep inhale, feel the backs of the shoulders expand. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper towards the mat. Bring the left hand in underneath the left shoulder. Press in, find your way back to all fours. Reach the left arm overhead, create a twist towards the left. Exhale, thread the right arm, left arm underneath the right shoulder. Reach the right arm towards the top of the mat. Again, create the twist towards the right. Just allowing the backs of the shoulders, backs of the deltoids to just release. Bring the right hand underneath the right shoulder, press into the ground, find your way back to all fours. Keeping the knees where they are, keeping the hips above the knees, slowly walk the hands towards the top of the mat. So just walking the hands out, keeping the arms nice and long, and allowing the chest to sink towards the mat. Maybe the forearms make it down to the mat, maybe the forehead makes it down to the mat. If you want to feel like you can reach a little bit further with the arms, working into the fronts of the shoulders and the fronts of the chest. Really using your exhale to sink further towards the mat. Maybe walk the hands out just a little bit further. Nice long breaths. Allow the exhale to be longer than the inhale. Slowly walk the hands back towards the hips. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Sink the hips back. towards the heels, sit back onto the heels. Take the palms of the hands to face out, so the backs of the hands that face on the lower spine. Hinge from the hips, fold forward, finding this kind of modified child's pose, allowing the elbows to just drop out to the side. Allow gravity to take hold, keeping the backs of the hands towards the lower base of the spine. So you've got kind of like two chicken wings on the side, just allowing the elbows to fall out to the side, allowing the backs of the shoulders to release. Eventually allow both hands to make their way to the floor, release them down to the floor. And you can actually reach the arms overhead if you want. Find your way back to child's pose where we began. Take 2 more breaths. And then slowly make your way out of child's pose and back to a seat. So that's it, guys. That's all we've got for the shoulders today. Make sure to either like and comment onto this video, and I'll see you next time.